Hey guys, making a late vlog of my New York Comic Con experience. Let's start with Thursday. So I went with my best friend Walter. My priority was anime and manga. I bought a shit ton of anime figurines because Love Life ruined my life as usual. It was cool because I cosplay as Joseph Joestar from the anime JoJo Bizarre Adventures, and the first cosplay I saw when I walked through the engine was my grandson, Jotaro. It was pretty cool. I automatically made friends with him. I met old friends from past conventions there too, and I had a really great time. When I went to McDonald's for lunch, I also met another friend from college, which was really cool. I forgot to meet up with her, so I remember my legs being completely fucking useless by the end of the day because every day is obviously upper body day. So on Friday, I met up with a couple of more friends before the convention, and by the time we got there, I left them to meet up with Brandon and John. We met Frank's friend and his wife Linda, which everybody was absolutely amazing. It was really nice to talk with each other, to know that everybody had a great time so far. I spent most of my time in the artist alley and bought a shit ton of posters and comics. I had a nice long conversation with a lot of the writers and artists, but 80% of the time was just me praising them. Around 5-ish, we regrouped because some of our friends needed to leave early for work. Now, we were already outside waiting for the shuttle when it started pouring. Now, I cosplay as Batman vs. Superman Robin, so my cape was covered in my book bag, which I didn't worry, but I was holding onto posters that were in danger of getting soaked. So despite them being in protective covers and whatnot, which I later found out had a crack at the bottom. Luckily, the posters weren't damaged, so it was okay. It was cool. I definitely felt bad about leaving my friends in the rain with one of the umbrella and ran back inside the building. Yeah, I was pretty soaked, but happy my stuff weren't, and they were understandable. They understood. I texted them and they were like, it was alright. So when I went inside a couple of minutes later, I saw the Final Fantasy squad and automatically became super friends with them. We talked about the franchise and just random things for like more than an hour until the rain stopped ish. Like, the one thing I like about Comic-Con especially is making friends. You can just skip the whole awkward introduction and formality and just go straight into any conversation you want to talk about. Everyone is super friendly, and it's a really nice environment to be in. Did I forget to mention that I got Tim Sal to sketch and sign my Long Halloween? At the end of the day, yeah, I had a lot of comics signed and sketched within the first 2 days. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll post a link in the comment section. Later on, my buddy Walter came back, and I went with him to the bus, and I was leaving for Philadelphia. He had a Pokemon tournament or regionals the next day, but he said he'll be back on Sunday. I stayed with him and I saw him off, and afterwards I just went home and knocked the fuck out. Then fucking Saturday came. It was the worst day of all 4 days. I woke up late and I didn't even feel like putting on my Joker makeup, and I was stuck on the train because of a delay, and it was a total of 3 hours lost. When I got there, both my City Diamond Preferred and the college student credit card got declined, and it was the first purchase of the day. So I walked from fucking West 34th Street to fucking 23rd Street looking for the Citibank, only to find out that there weren't any bank clerks working there. So I called up my older sister and we went off on customer service. It was at least another 2-hour loss, and by that point, I didn't even want to walk back to the convention center. I was so ready to take the train back home, but I was hungry as fuck, and the only place I know was McDonald's, which was next to Javits. Yeah, I end up staying there anyways, and just taking pictures of cosplays, browsing around comics, etc. So my buddy Walter texted me, and he said he was coming home early, and I didn't even know what to say, so I just told him I'll meet him at his place. I ended up not going to the after party because I didn't even feel like going anyways. I did stick around for a mini photo shoot and, just making friends, and I got them Instagrams and friend requests. It's pain when I had to go back home and upload the pictures and tag them, but it's all worth it. Yeah, I saw my Final Fantasy buddies again. When I got off the train and started walking towards his house, I saw him walking in front of me. I thought I was dreaming. I was like, it gotta be him because of his red book bag. So I shouted, Walter! And he turned around and what are the chances, you know? It was pretty funny. We caught up. He ordered like 4 boxes of Domino's pizza at midnight. We Skyped my other best friend, Kevin, to say happy fucking birthday and that he was a bitch ass for not coming back to New York Comic Con with us. It was supposed to be our vocation. He was upstate at that time. Each of us brought and wore our spiritual stones from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time last year when we all went together. Pictures. And yeah, on Sunday, I didn't even feel like cosplaying. I was supposed to be the doctor on the last day, sad face, but I end up not doing it. But I did meet fellow Whovians nevertheless. It was pretty cool. Some of the anime booths had new stocks and good deals, but not enough to persuade me. I did end up buying an expensive anime figurine for my best friend to cheer him up. He ain't never had a friend like me. That box was fucking huge. I shit you not. Took a shit ton of selfies and pictures with cosplayers as usual. And we were in the open hallway near the entrance and everybody was leaving and clearing out the showroom. All of a sudden, some guy dropped a box full of comics down the escalator. Everybody was horrified. The whole building was quiet. It was pretty scary. A lot of people, including me, came rushing over to help that guy gather the comics before they were crushed at the end of the escalator. Luckily, they were CGC, but the comics fell from way on top, so it could have cracked the cases. And after that, we just went home. Overall, I had a really fun time. It was really awesome just being at convention. Despite waiting in line the last minute for the tickets and all that drama, this year was the best of all the conventions I've gone to. Oh, look at me. I'm Ivan. God damn it.